Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Beige. If you are new here, welcome. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and comment down below so that I know you stopped by. Today's video is going to be a tutorial on this gorgeous wig that was sent to me from Nadula Hair. I will have all of their information, the promo codes, and direct links to the wig worn in this video down below in the description box. The wig that I received is a 24-inch 5x5 HD lace closure wig. It is 180% density and the texture is jerry curly. The hairline on this wig is pre-plucked, but the knots are not bleached. This wig comes with 3 combs and an adjustable strap. Off camera, I did decide to bleach the knots because I wanted the wig to look as natural as possible, and especially because it is an HD lace wig, I wanted the melt to be as flawless as possible. So here's how the curl pattern looks after being washed and deep conditioned. No product is in the hair and the curl pattern is absolutely gorgeous. The next thing that I'm going to do is remove some of that density from the hairline. To do that, I'll be doing the beige method of zigzag plucking and parting. Alright, so now that I am completely satisfied with the hairline, it's time to move on to tinting the lace. This is an HD lace wig, so I need it to match flawlessly with my complexion. I have 2 different colors of lace tints that I'll be using today. The first color is the color of my scalp. I'll be spraying that on the inner portion of the closure, and the darker color is the color of my foundation or my skin tone, and I'll be spraying that along the hairline. I'm going to do 2 different layers of each color of lace tint and then blow dry in between each layer, and then my lace will be fully customized to match my complexion. Okay, so for the moment we've all been waiting for, I had the idea of using rollers to get my baby hairs to look as natural as possible, as opposed to just using gel and have them plastered down onto my face. So I'm going to experiment with this, and I don't know how it's going to come out, but we about to see. So first I'm going to do a zigzag motion in the front, and that's going to have the baby hairs look natural because I'm not having like a harsh line of demarcation where the baby hairs are. I want them to be natural baby hairs. So that's why I did the zigzags there, and I'm just deciding how thick and full I want my baby hairs to be. It's a little full on that side, so you see me using my comb and trying to get some of that hair out of there. I want the perfect amount of baby hairs, and then I'm going to decide exactly how short I want my baby hairs to be. But before we do that, I want to define the curls on this hair. Because I love the curl pattern of this wig and how natural the curls look with no product in it, I want to make sure that I'm not using a product that is too heavy while I am styling. So I'm going to grab Mousse Def by The Do, and in small sections, I'm going to first detangle, apply water, apply the styling foam, and then use my Denman brush to get the curls to fully pop. I love these waves. Hashtag seasick down below in the comments. Okay, so now that we are at the front of the head, I'm going to grab a razor blade, carefully move those baby hairs backwards so that I can have a clear view of the hairline, and then I'm just going to use my razor blade to cut off the extra lace. Grabbing the baby hairs, I'm just going to decide how short I want them to be. The length of your baby hairs are always optional, as well as the density and fullness of the baby hairs. If you don't want this much baby hairs, then you don't have to have that much. I am super extra. I like my baby hairs. I like being completely extra, and this is a baby hair tutorial, so I'm going to go with the extra amount. And now I'm just going to grab a razor comb because I don't want the baby hairs to be very blunt. I want them to look like actual baby hairs, so that's the reason why I'm using a razor comb and not a pair of scissors. I'm just going to shave it down and shave some of the density down on the ends of the baby hairs because you don't want that part to be too thick either. So I'm just deciding, the length of the baby hairs, and I want them to be different lengths too. So it's kind of shorter in the middle of the head and then longer on the sides. If you can see that from me doing this right now. But yes, of course, baby hairs are all different lengths, and that's the reason why I want them to be, different lengths. But I'm taking my time and just being very, very strategic as far as how long they are, how full they are, and how much I want. So just take your time with this step. Okay, so now that I'm finished, I'm just going to spray the baby hairs with water and then apply a styling gel. And off camera, I did use perm rods to curl the baby hairs. And here is an example of how I curled them with the perm rods. So a quick tip is using different colors of perm rods, which are different diameters of curl sizes. If you use different colors of perm rods, that will give you a more multi-textured look. So some curls could be looser or bigger curls, and other curls could be tighter curls. I wanted to go with the tighter curls in the front. I feel like that way it will look a lot more natural. If I had longer baby hairs, I can do spiral baby hair designs, but I chose to do spiral and the loop rolling method. I did put 2 clips on the perm rods just to hold them down into place because the perm rods weren't that tight and they weren't holding the curls down long enough, so that's why I used those clips. Okay, so it's the next morning and the hair is dry and the baby hairs are also set. I'm going to grab the wig and make sure that the adjustable straps are exactly where they need to be to have a very secure and snug fit. I don't plan on wearing any gel or glue or tape to secure this wig down, so having the wig fit snugly on your head is a very important step for that. Grabbing the wig and placing it on my head, I'm grabbing Got To Be Free spray, which is basically a hairspray, and I'm just going to spray that along the front part of the lace closure. I'm going to spray that and then put my headscarf on for about 10 minutes to allow that to set, and then I'll come back and remove these perm rods. Here are our natural looking baby hairs. Of course, I could have made them longer if I wanted more of a spiral curled look, but because they're so short, I do want the tops of them just to lay down a little bit. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of edge control and apply that to the tops of the baby hairs just to have them laid into place. The whole point and purpose of using the perm rods to curl the baby hairs is to have natural baby hairs that curl up and, just look natural with the wig. So I do want to keep that shape that the roller made it, but I don't want to have them sticking off either. I want them to be, look like they're supposed to be there. So I'm just going to do that, put my headscarf on for a few minutes, and then remove my headscarf. So I did end up leaving my headscarf on longer than it was supposed to be, and it did kind of smash down the baby hairs, which I was a little sad about. But I am going to just use my fingers just to get them off of my forehead so they're not plastered down to my forehead. And then I'll just be using some hair glosser and hair polisher to the rest of the hair, and I'll show you guys the final look in a minute. And here is the finished look. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, don't forget to leave them down below in the comment section. I will have all of the information, the promo codes, and direct links to the wig worn in this video down below in the description box. How do you feel about these natural looking baby hairs? Would you be trying this out? I went out to take pictures and I got so many compliments on my hair just going to Starbucks and taking pictures outside. It was crazy. That's how I know that this wig is a hit, and that's how I know that this wig looks super natural. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and comment down below before you leave, just so that I know you stopped by, and I can't wait to see you all in my next video. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed. Subscribing is free. The subscribe button is down below and it only takes a second. I hope to see you all in my next one. Bye guys. Ojai. Yeah, that's right. It's Beige, Ojai.